Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Saturday afternoon. We are at Otter Valley Union High School, and today it's girls basketball action coming up for you. And today it's Otter Valley playing host to Hartford High School out of Hartford, Vermont. And Hartford, a very, very strong Division II program, especially this year where the varsity girls are undefeated. This is JV girls basketball. We'll have for you our first production here today, and we expect we'll have the second game as well. And off the opening tip, it's going to be controlled first by Hartford, and they get a very quick breakaway to the basket. Zoe Wood going in for a shot off the opening tip, and Zoe gets fouled, so she'll be on the line to shoot. So we have really just 4 seconds gone in this game, and already one foul and possibly our first points coming, so we'll see here. First shot is up. That one around the rim and no good. Zoe is a freshman. Actually, all the girls on the JV roster, every single one listed as a freshman. So they have no sophomores. There's the second shot. That one a little bit off the mark. And Jasmine Gilmore will get the rebound here for Otter Valley. So we see full court pressure coming here from Hartford to start us off. There's a shot from the Otters' Clover Hobbs. Misses, and we get a rebound taken down by Shayla Frayne. Now we have a whistle, and it looks like there'll be a foul coming here at the other end of the floor. All right, our first foul there was on Otter Valley's Lucy Howe. The second foul going to be on Hartford's Zoe Wood. And you see the ball inbounded here by Otter Valley. Quick move to the basket. Beautifully done. Lucy Howe, number 3 for Otter Valley, going to finish that off. That is our first basket of the ball game right there. And that one coming 7:14 left to go here first quarter. So the Otter girls up on top first. These are the Hartford girls in the blue. There's a shot underneath the Hartford basket. That is Amy Lee Mangieri. That's a loose ball at the Hartford end of the floor after an Otter Valley turnover. Otter girls get it back. We have a ball game tied at 2 apiece. This is JV girls basketball you're watching. And there's going to be another Otter Valley turnover. Get a breakaway layup try right there by Zoe Wood. And then on the rebound and second attempt, Lillian Rainey is going to be fouled. So Lillian is going to be on the line. She'll shoot. She should be shooting 2. That with 6:28 left to go here in our first quarter, just underway. Otter Valley foul is going to be against Emma Derby, her first personal foul. So very early in the going, just a minute and a half gone in this contest. All right, there's one from the free throw line for Lillian Rainey. And Hartford up on top, 3-2. Full court pressure coming on Otter Valley now. Out of bounds, inbounded here at the sideline, and we have a traveling violation right there. There's a Hartford shot by Zoe Wood way out in three-point range. That one is going to miss. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds here at the sideline. And it looks like it will be Otter Valley possession. Otter Valley girls going to inbound here with 5:51 left to go in the first quarter. There's a jump ball possession, Otter Valley. Good drive to the Otter Valley basket right there by Shayla Frayne. Shayla put up a shot. Then we get a tie up after that jump ball. And this time it is possession Hartford. But a good attempt from Shayla Frayne again from Otter Valley with 5:11 left to go. The ball, jump ball, is going to be given back to Hartford. Here come the Hurricanes. There's a steal by Otter Valley's Lucy Howe. Lucy breakaway to the basket. Gets off a shot under some pressure. You're going to miss that shot. Rebound, though. Clover Hobbs got that rebound, number 11 for Otter Valley. All right, that'll be a pushing foul on Otter Valley. Quick break right there down the floor. We'll have a shooter on the line here for Hartford. Clover Hobbs just going to pick up her first personal foul, and it looks like it'll be Dakari Jones on the line to shoot. She should be shooting 2. All right, lots of activity there underneath the Otter Valley basket. Eventually, we get the tie-up jump ball. Otter Valley gets possession. They inbound it. Shayla Frayne, the inbounder. Shot put up there by Lucy Howe. Lucy going to miss that shot, but she'll, well, I was going to say chase down her own rebound, but she just lost a handle on it. Goes out of bounds at the sideline. So going back to Hartford now with 4:17 left to go here in the first quarter. JV girls basketball. We're watching at Otter Valley Union High School. There's a big shot right there. Lillian Rainey going to hit that one. That'll be a three-pointer. All right, ball tied up there on the inbounds. Now we have a timeout here on the floor. So 3:58 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 5-2, Hartford leading Otter Valley with timeout on the floor. All right, our timeout is over with Hartford inbounds it. Substitutions coming in. There was a Hartford shot. That was Dakari Jones that put up the Hartford shot. As you can see, going out of bounds at the baseline. It's going back now to Otter Valley on possession. They face a full court press here from Hartford. Having a little bit of trouble with that. There was the loose ball, a tie-up, jump ball, possession, Otter Valley. All right, so the Otters will be inbounding here at the sideline, still with a full court pressure here from Hartford. And a shot, a second shot there that was good. Georgia Laporte for Otter Valley hitting that bucket. 5-4. Hartford lead is by 1 point. Couple of Hartford shots there by Amy Lee Mangieri. Got 2 shots and a rebound. Gets it back on top of the circle. Dakari Jones taking a shot. So he had at least 3 shots this possession, and now the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Hartford, so they'll inbound with 2:40 left to go first quarter. Right on the inbound, open and free for a shot, Lucia Baraldi. Lucia hit that shot for 2 from 2 or 3 feet away. Now right down the court in a hurry. The Otter girls trying to answer that, and they do. That was Jasmine Gilmore that just hit that shot, and she got fouled, so she'll be on the line to shoot. Possible 3-point play here, so we'll have a Hartford foul going up on the board. So we trade baskets basically, still a 1-point ball game. There's the free throw, and almost going to drop a little to the left there. Foul, by the way, that last foul was on Amy Lee Mangieri, her first. 2:23 left to go first quarter. After that missed shot, we had a jump ball, and possession is Hartford's. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go here in the quarter. Got a shot off underneath. There's another foul. Lucia Baraldi will be on the line shooting. Okay, Lucia will get one more. Misses her first. 2:16 left to go first quarter. There's the second one. That will be good. So it makes it 8-6 Hartford advantage. JV girls basketball from Otter Valley Union High School on a Saturday afternoon. Middle part of January. There's one for 3. That was a good look at it. Good attempt. Georgia Laporte taking that 3-point try. Hartford girls move it into the paint for a shot. There is a foul. Amy Lee Mangieri will be on the line to shoot. And she should be shooting 2 here, as we'll have another foul for Otter Valley going up on the board. I believe this will be, looks like number 20. That'll be Shayla Frain's number. Substitutions coming in both sides, and we did have a good free throw. 9-6 is our score. Here's the next free throw. That one will be a little bit off, and we'll see who wins this on the rebound. Players from each team chasing it down to the corner. There's another jump ball. 1:35 left to go first quarter. This will be possession Otter Valley. Two shots under the Hartford basket. That was on a turnover by Otter Valley. Here come the Otter girls down the floor. They get a shot off. This one is not going to go, but Otter Valley will keep possession. This will be a 3-point try. Lucy Howe is going to miss that one, and that will be an out of bounds. Did it hit the top of the backboard? Not sure there, but the official calls it out. Out of play. It's inbounded by Hartford. Under a minute left to go. First quarter. There's one top of the circle by Christina Nanopoulos. And quick work down the floor into the hands of Amy Lee Mangieri. We'll get one from the left side. Just underneath the basket for the 2. 11-6 Hartford lead. And down the floor, turnover there by the Otters. Dakari Jones gets the long feed down the court, got ahead of everybody, goes in for the shot underneath for the 2. A little bit of a run here by the Hartford JV girls. And that will be a buzzer shot at the end of the first quarter. Lucy Howe putting that one up for a 3-point try. Will not get it to go at the end of one quarter. It is Hartford 13 and Otter Valley 6. Second quarter coming up. Okay, we begin the second quarter now, 13-6. Hartford with the lead. They waste no time getting it in underneath in the paint. Amy Lee Mangieri with another basket. Nicely done. The inbounds play right there to Lucy Howe. Lucy going up with a right-handed shot off the glass for the two. Been a while since we've had Otter Valley girls score here. It's 15-8 now. Hartford up on top. And a good read on that one. That one tipped out there. Loose ball picked up by the Otters. Let's see if they can turn this into points. Set up by Lucy Howe into Emma Derby. Emma missing the shot underneath. Now we get the loose ball picked back up by Emma. Goes over on that left wing. Oh, that was a three for sure there. Lucy Howe got it halfway down. It came back out. Rebounded by Hartford. And some good hustle right there from Dakari Jones, knocking it loose. Got it all the way to the Hartford end of the floor, and then going to loose it out of bounds. Substitutions coming in here now for both sides as we have approaching the 6-minute mark left to go here in this first half. This is second quarter action. Ball being brought down the floor by Emma Derby, wearing number 1. Goes to the top of the circle now to Clover Hobbs, now over to the left sideline. There's a drive from one end of the floor all the way to the other by number 41 out there, which I don't have on our right. Yes, I do. That is Zoe Wood. Okay, Zoe, nice job there on that layup shot. And there will be the answer at the other end of the floor. That's a big three. Lucy Howe going to light it up all now on that one. Very pretty shot. All right, the back official there out at the half court calling a traveling violation. That happens with about 5 minutes, 5:05 to be exact, left to go here in the first half. So right back to Hartford. And a beauty over there on the right side. That'll be 3. That's Eleanor Ryan. We'll give credit to her, number 50 there on that shot. Right back to Ryan, left side of that free throw line. See if she can recreate that magic there with another 3. And a little bit off the rim, rebounded by the Otters. Here are the Otter girls for a 3-point try. That's Clover Hobbs on the shot. She misses. A second shot by Otter Valley. That was Ryan Willie into the ball game, number 33. And the ball knocked loose. We have a violation. No violation, baby. I'm going to guess a timeout. Nope, not a timeout. It's going to be a jump ball. All right, so we'll stay going here. It's possession Otter, possession Hartford. Otter's on defense. Okay, the official signaling a foul on Otter Valley. That'll be Ryan Willie, number 33, picking up the personal foul, and we'll have a couple of free throws coming here. Okay, number 23 is Amy Lee Mangieri. Amy Lee going to hit that bucket on the first try, and she'll get one more. That's a double-digit lead now with that last free throw. It's 21-11, Hartford. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the half. Well, that changes things a little bit. A beauty hit right there. Lucy Howe going to be all net on that one. Way out there, so it was double digit. Now it's not. 21-14 is our score with that basket. This is JV girls basketball you're watching at Otter Valley Union High School, hosting the Hartford Hurricanes. Dakari Jones just took a shot, got her own rebound. Now we see it going out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay here with Hartford. They'll inbound with 3:35 left to go in the second quarter. Dakari Jones passes off over right side. And room for a shot. Josie Gillum is the one that just hit that shot on that. And this is a blocking foul. That'll be on Dakari Jones. So the official getting Dakari Jones for her first foul. That is coming with 3:19 left to go here in the first half. Shayla Frayne getting off a shot for the Otters, missing. Here's Hartford with the rebound and the possession. And nice job there on the steal. Lucy Howe poking that one away, taking off with it. Gets a shot off at the Otter basket. Off the glass, no good. Hartford with the rebound. They get a 2-on-2 break going here underneath. Loose ball. Still fighting for possession. It's going to be Hartford that'll win it. All right, new players coming in for each team. Jump ball called underneath the basket. And it's going to be Otter Valley with possession at 2:29 left to go here in the first half. We're in second quarter action. Lillian Rainey on the Hartford shot. Off the glass, rebounded by Otter Valley. Here comes Lucy Howe down the floor with it. Almost lost it, right back to Lucy. Good passing over to that right corner. Open shot there for Clover Hobbs. And a tie up and a jump ball signal again with the 1:53 mark left to go first half. Lucy Howe took that shot for Otter Valley, missed it. There's a rebound, another shot, Clover Hobbs. Good job there on the defensive block, Lucy Howe. Blocking what seemed like would be an easy shot for Hartford, but she get a little piece of that and takes it away. So that saved 2 points most likely. With right now exactly 1 minute left to go here in the first half. There's a shot right there. That's going to be 2. Thought maybe 3. The official signals 2. Clover Hobbs got that one for Otter Valley. 23-16 is the score. Hartford with the lead. All right, loose ball picked up there by Otter Valley, but they're just called right there for a traveling violation. So it's going to go back to Hartford with 33.9 seconds showing on the clock left to go here in the first half. Hartford girls are going to be inbounding here at the baseline. We got a couple of Hartford shots. Both are going to miss, and now we see it go out of bounds. And now Hartford wants a timeout, which they will get with 20 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. First half action, Hartford 23, Otter Valley 16. We'll show you the Otter girls right here at their sideline in front of head coach Sam Cormany. Timeout on the floor. More coming up. Timeout over with. The inbounds. Quick shot taken right there. Amy Lee Mangieri going to miss that. Here's the Otter Valley rebound. Down to 10 seconds left to go here in the half. Ball knocked into the backcourt. That is a backcourt violation. So that'll give it back to Hartford with 5 seconds showing on the clock left to go first half. Still plenty of time to get it in play and get a shot off. And they are going to get a shot underneath. Lucia Baraldi going to hit that basket. Right there as the buzzer goes off, signaling the end of the first half. So after one half of basketball, it's Hartford 25, Otter Valley 16. JV girls basketball at Otter Valley Union High School in Brandon, Vermont. All right, we are just underway. Ball just inbounded to start our second half. So if you're just joining us here on this production on PEG TV, 25-16, JV girls basketball at Otter Valley. Hartford is the team here at Otter Valley today. There's a loose ball, jump ball in possession, Hartford. Hartford, a Division II program, very successful this year. The varsity girls are undefeated. These are the JV girls we are watching right now, but a very good program, excellent athletic program at Hartford High School. And they are here on a bit of a snowy Saturday. There's Dakari Jones putting up a shot for Hartford. Got some position underneath. Misses that shot. We have a backcourt violation right there. Our official is signaling. Here's Dakari Jones on a drive to the basket, gets in the paint, puts up the shot, misses. That loose ball picked up there by the Hurricanes. They'll get another shot. Lucia Baraldi now down low left side of the basket. Underneath that shot, third shot taken by Amy Lee Mangieri. Amy Lee's going to miss her shot. And now Otter Valley with the rebound. Just underway third quarter action. Otter is going to get a big bucket there. That is 3. Hit there by Shayla Frain. So Shayla going to get the first basket here for Otter Valley in the second half. 25-19 makes it nice and interesting there. You get shots like that to drop in for you. Was a double-digit lead for Hartford here at one point. Now there's a foul. Okay, that is basically a holding foul is what the official said there. So non-shooting foul. You get 5 team fouls here per quarter before you get to the line to shoot, unless you're fouled while shooting. Dakari Jones with a shot right there. Beauty. Just, 10 feet, not even 10 feet. Does a nice job hitting that one. Makes it 27-19 now, Hartford. There's a good try the other end. Lucy Howe putting up that little runner, that right-handed shot. Not going to go. Dakari Jones with the rebound. Here's Dakari down for another shot. That one partially blocked. Pretty good defense there by Clover Hobbs on that one. She did not make that shot easy for Dakari Jones there. Just enough in her face there to make her miss the shot, and the ball rebounded by Otter Valley. Here's the Otter shot from three-point range, Shayla Frayne. Shayla hit that earlier three and gives it another try for 3 points, and this one is going to be off the mark a little bit. We have another timeout on the floor. 5:35 left to go here. Third quarter, 27-19. Hartford leading Otter Valley. These are the Otter girls you're looking at. More coming up. Okay, this timeout is over with, and we're going to have it inbounded here in just a moment. Hartford going to put it in play. Otter Valley will be back waiting on defense. We saw the full court pressure at the start from Hartford. Hartford getting it down low, right side of the basket. Amy Lee Mangieri going to hit that bucket. Back to a double-digit lead. Here's a whistle in the backcourt. Okay, that's a Hartford foul. That'll be on Dakari Jones, picking up her second personal foul. Otters are going to inbound with 5:14 left to go in the third quarter. As we said, it was a double-digit lead at one point. Otter Valley worked it down, now back to a double-digit lead here. So we go back and forth. There's a jump ball tie-up right at the free throw line. And we're going to have the ball inbounded. They'll do that here right at the baseline with just about 5 minutes left to go, third quarter. Otter Valley, nice spinning move underneath the basket for Jasmine Gilmore. Thought maybe they might get her for a travel there, but apparently she did not travel. Had her foot planted just right and put a nice shot up. That one is going to be missed shot, rebounded by Hartford. Nice inbounds play. Amy Lee Mangieri gets the inbounds pass, has a height advantage there. Just gets it off the square of the glass in for the two. Makes it now 31-19. That would match our highest lead of the ball game. Hartford going back to that full court pressure they were using earlier. All right, so we have another timeout on the floor. Our Otters were having some trouble there with that full court pressure. So Sam Cormany, the head coach, calling for a timeout so they can regroup and figure that one out. We have 4:35 left to go, third quarter, 31-19. Hartford, you are looking at, leading Otter Valley, and more coming up. Okay, the Otters now will be inbounding here from the sideline. I'm sure that timeout was about trying to figure out this full court pressure here a little better. Come up with a different game plan for Otter Valley. The inbounder will be Shayla Frayne. Shayla's going to do that here from the sideline. All right, goes back to Hartford. Not sure exactly what. I don't see a foul going up there. Probably a time violation. This will be a foul. Lucy Howe just picked up her second personal foul. Ball inbounded to Hartford's Lucia Baraldi. Just took that shot. It was a little too high over the rim. Now we got a loose ball here at the half court. Otters had it for a moment. They'll throw it away. Back to Hartford. They work it inside to Amy Lee Mangieri. She definitely has the height advantage, and that's where they want to go with it. She's hit a couple of shots so far this afternoon. There's Otter Valley trying to get it to their big girl, Jasmine Gilmore, inside. She had that one deflected away. Otters come up with it. Another shot, Lucy Howe. Now this is Josie Gillum with the rebound for Hartford. 3:28 left to go, third quarter. Back again, inside, down low, left side to Mangieri. This time holds it high over her head. Will toss it in for two more. 33-19, Hartford JVs leading Otter Valley. Shayla Frayne with a shot way over there in that corner there. Just inside that three-point arc. It's a little bit short, though, goes out of bounds. Head coach is Lacey Tancredi for Hartford. You've heard that name before. Basketball folks know that name down Windsor way. Tancredi's very active in athletics in the Windsor area. That's an out of bounds. So 2:49 left to go, third quarter. Right there on the inbound. I'll take that shot, Lucy Howe says. She's going to get all net on that one. Going to get three. And speaking of net, when you do get all net, it gets stuck up there, just like you see the official knocking that down with the basketball there. So we have a 33-22 ball game. Hartford's lead is now 9. Eleanor Ryan taking a shot, a little bit short, and we have a whistle and a violation after that missed shot. There will be another foul. It's going to be on Otter Valley's Riley Wilder. All right, Dakari Jones got the inbounds to the free throw line. There's a little runner put up, nicely done. Zoe Wood, wearing number 41, is going to do that right-handed shot there. A little one-hander, she flips up for the two. Makes it 35-22. There's a turnover by Otter Valley. Here's Dakari Jones taking off in for a layup. A little bit of a run here by Hartford, now up 37-22. Biggest lead of the ball game they've had, now by 15. Just came under double digits a moment ago. That's how quickly things turn. Lucy Howe trying for three from the corner. Rebounded by Hartford, outlet stolen. Now loose ball on the floor as you see a tie up. That happening with 1:26 left to go here in our third quarter. 37-22, Hartford out of Hartford, Vermont, leading the Otter Valley Otters. Hartford possession. There'll be a foul. Breakaway shot by Lucy Howe. Lucy did a good job, got off that first shot, missed it. And as you saw, got her own rebound. Then she was fouled on the second attempt, so she'll be on the line to shoot. And the personal foul will be charged against Eleanor Ryan with 1:11 left to go in the third quarter. Second one is good. 37-23 is our score with that basket. Loose ball picked up there. Good hands. Georgia Laporte coming up with that loose ball. Otter's trying to set up at their end of the floor. Knocked out of bounds. Lucy Howe had it slapped away from her. Just right in front of us in there near the lower left corner, you see. Inbounded to Lucy for the shot. 3-point try. No, just inside that 3-point area. Going to be a little short, though. Rebounded by Eleanor Ryan. Here come the Hurricanes down the floor. Again, they work it in low left side. That's Amy Lee Mangieri's favorite spot. She's hit a bunch of shots from there. She gets a shot attempt up. That one was blocked. I guess they'll call that a jump ball. There was no foul there. Now we're discussing what that was exactly. It's either a block shot or a foul. All right, they're going to inbound it here from the baseline. Hartford possession nonetheless, so they keep it anyway. They'll just inbound. Dakari Jones gets the inbounds, works it back top of the circle. Beautiful job right there, getting rid of two defenders. Lucy Howe, nice move. Goes up with a left hand, hits the layup there for the two, 37-25. Dakari Jones at the other end of the floor, driving right into the paint for a shot. She got fouled. So that'll stop our clock with, 14.7 seconds showing on the clock. Left to go third quarter. That foul is going to be against Otter Valley's Jasmine Gilmore. She'll get her second personal foul. And Dakari Jones with a real high foul shot right there, going to drop through the net for another Hartford point. 38-25 is our score with that basket. Here's the second one. Yeah, a lot of arc on those shots there. They both go in, though. Don't even touch the rim. 39-25. Hartford lead, and going to be a turnover here. The Otter end of the floor. A pass too high out of bounds sideline. Gives us 10 seconds left to go third quarter. This will be our last shot of the third quarter, last possession, probably. Maybe not, we'll see. No, it's going to be it. Otter Valley did get possession back, but no time to get it down the floor, and that is how we end three quarters. So after 3 quarters of basketball, our score, Hartford 39, Otter Valley 25. Okay, we're ready to go, and we are underway. Fourth quarter here at Otter Valley High School. JV girls basketball action you're watching. Production on PEG TV. There is a shot by Lucy Howe. Comes over the top of the rim, rebounded by Hartford. This is Hartford's Dakari Jones with it, working right side of that 3-point circle. Tries to get a pass inside. That one knocked loose. Going to go out of bounds. It's going to be out off Hartford. 39-25 once again is our score. Lucy Howe with a 3-point shot attempt on the other side of the court over the rim there. Saved in bounds. Still trying to get some possession here, and picked up finally there by Hartford. Dakari Jones on a breakaway, puts up a layup shot, misses, tipped back up. Not sure who tipped that in exactly, but it is a Hartford basket for sure. Goes up on the board, 41-25 they lead. That was a 3-point try by Ryan Willie. Ryan, one of the freshmen on this team. And we have another timeout. So Otter Valley coach Sam Cormany wanting a timeout with 6:52 left to go in the ball game in regulation. It's Hartford 41, Otter Valley 25. Okay, Otter Valley doing a little sideline strategy here, and they'll inbound it here in just a moment as we have the timeout over with. Got a little catching up to do here as we get a left corner shot put up there by Shayla Frayne. 3-point try, going to miss that. Rebound coming down to Zoe Wood. Over the half-court line, that was Zoe passing off over to Dakari Jones for a shot. 3-point attempt is up, no good. Rebounded, though, by Mangieri underneath. Ball comes back out on top, and this is Dakari Jones with it. And room for a shot over there on the right side. 5-footer by Eleanor Ryan, and it is good. 43-25. Here's one over the top of the rim. 3-point try by Lucy Howe. On the other side of the basket, we get a rebound by the Otters. Very nicely done. They passed it inside to Jasmine Gilmore. Jasmine hitting the shot off the glass. We just take it away from Hartford. I'm not sure on a travel maybe. Goes back to Otter Valley. Just got the 2 moments ago. Now they're going to inbound it here at their own baseline. Ryan Willie with the shot. There's a breakaway on the layup down the floor to Dakari Jones. All by herself for a layup attempt, which she misses. Rebounded by the Otters. Long pass. Intercepted at the other end of the floor by Amy Lee Manchieri. .538 left to go here in this ball game. Fourth quarter action. Hartford 43-27 is led pretty much the entire way here. Okay, one of the Otter Valley players, Jasmine Gilmore, looked like she slipped there, but they're going to get her for a traveling violation. So that is a turnover, giving it back to Hartford. As we see the crowd start to fill in here pretty nicely on a Saturday afternoon. JV girls basketball action you are watching here today from Otter Valley Union High School. Dakari Jones on a breakaway down the floor. They get the pass to her. Nice assist, and she'll go in for the right-handed layup. Hartford 45, Otter Valley 27. Here's another turnover by Otter Valley. Another breakaway by Dakari Jones going in for an easy layup. Hits 2 of those in a row. And Coach Sam Cormany has seen enough of that. Wants to take another timeout here, which she will do with 4:15 left to go in the contest. Hartford 47 and Otter Valley 27. More coming up. Okay, the timeout complete, and the ball just inbounded with 4:10 left to go in this game. Otter Valley going to lose it here on that inbound and actually pass into that corner there. You see getting away, out of bounds, brings us to exactly right now 4 minutes left to go here in this game. All right, another jump ball. Hartford will get possession. And again, what they've done so well all afternoon, getting it into Amy Lee Mangieri underneath. Using her height again to go right off the glass for an easy 2. All right, another foul. Emma Derby picks one up for Otter Valley. Lucia Baraldi getting a shot off underneath. And we get a jump ball tie up there on the floor. Rebound by Lillian Rainey, number 34, but she gets tied up, and back to Otter Valley this time on the possession. Coming down to the 3-minute mark left to go in our contest. All right, a couple of shots there. Dakari Jones going to finish it off with the shot at that second shot on the putback attempt. Got the rebound off the glass for 2. 51-27, Hartford leading Otter Valley. Okay, that was an Otter Valley foul on Shayla Frayne. It gives it back to Hartford here with approaching the 2-minute mark left to go in our contest. JV girls basketball here this afternoon. That's an out of bounds at the other end of the floor. Saturday afternoon, January 17th. Things moving along here in the high school basketball season into our new year. Okay, Otter Valley wanting another timeout. That one coming with 1:50 left to go in the contest. Hartford 51, Otter Valley 27. As you look at the Otter girls here at their sideline, more coming up. Okay, we are done with the timeout. Leaves us 1:50 left to go in this contest. Otter Valley with some full court pressure here in the last couple of minutes. Get a turnover there, and it goes right back to Hartford. Okay, that was just a called foul on Eleanor Ryan of Hartford. The last minute or so of this ball game here gives it back to Otter Valley. Hartford girls back waiting on defense as the ball being brought down over the half-court line. Clover Hobbs into the front court. That will be an out of bounds. A shot hits the top of the backboard. So that'll give it back to Hartford. Hurricanes going to have it back with under a minute left to go. And obviously on the way to picking up a win here at Otter Valley today. This is JV girls basketball, which, by the way, will have the varsity edition of this. You can also watch if you choose. Should be a good contest. There's a steal. Been a long afternoon for the JV girls. Lucy House had a nice game for Otter Valley here today. Very aggressive play. Been right in the middle of things all afternoon long. Showing some real good hustle in this contest. Here she is again. That will be a double dribble for Lucy. 21 seconds left to go. Coach Sam Cormany, the head coach for Otter Valley. Lacey Tancredi, the head coach for the Hartford girls. There's a steal on the inbound. Get a shot there by Georgia Laporte, misses. Rebound, they kick it outside. Ryan Willie gets a shot off. Now the ball going to go out of bounds there at the baseline with 11 seconds. So the Otter girls going to stay with this full court press here for the last few seconds of this game. Hartford inbounds it. They bring it down over the half court line. Let's see if they keep it in play. They do not. But it's out off Otter Valley. So this might be our final play of the game right here. The ball inbounded. 6 seconds showing on the clock. There's a steal by the Otters. Let's see if they can get a... Well, there's the buzzer. And that will end this contest. So a win here today. 51-27 is our final score. I'll show you the scoreboard here at the House of Noise, Otter Valley Union High School. Final score, Hartford 51, Otter Valley 27. JV Girls Basketball, this has been a production on PEG TV, Saturday afternoon, January 17th in Brandon, Vermont at Otter Valley High School as we see our final handshake. Hope you enjoyed our contest today. Thank you for watching.